Now let's do the game I've been personally waiting for. Dune 2000, the game I never played, I never seen anything of, I didn't read no wikis or anything. Let's see what it's like. Okay. Well, first off, I want to see the video. What? That's not a very long campaign.
Welcome, conscripts.
Does it not have a main video? Question mark? Okay, well, let's watch the briefing if there's nothing else we can watch.
Welcome, conscripts. I am Nori Moneo, mentat to the Duke. You won't regret joining Leto's men. Not when we won Dune and we're all rich with spice, eh? Riches? Is that why you come to this bloody sandpit? Crawling with Harkonnen who'd rather drink your blood than their mother's milk. Filled with worms, the links of 100 men, keeping you clinging to the safety of rocks like children. Let me remind you, we are here to fight for the Duke. For the Duke. We will mine spice in the Imperial Basin, and for the Duke, we will rid this land of Harkonnen. With that in mind, and you'll be Dune men yet.
Okay, Dune, Dune. Dune is very famous in its movies and its novels. I never watched it, I never read it. I don't know what Dune is. I guess for mom probably. But yeah, which is gonna make this even more interesting because I don't know what Dune is. Which is interesting. Because the reason why Westwood picked Dune as to be the first RTS. Remember, this is Dune 2. There was no Dune 1 RTS. Dune 1 was like a point and click adventure game, if I remember correctly. But the reason why they picked Dune as the first RTS is because they were looking for, because the main at the time and being forever, like a good solid decade before this really changed, is a good RTS needed a resource to be fought over. And Dune has a resource to be fought over. As you heard that man saying, there's spice. So yeah. And that's having a single resource to be fought over would be a stable of RTSs for many years to come. It's only recently in which that has really changed, and I say recently as in 2017. In which RTSs do other things other than, well, a lot of RTSs. I mean, there's been RTSs that experiment, there's been one-off games, but not really as many games that go after a single resource anymore. Or that really start going after something besides a single resource. Like, you can deploy units, like, you got card games now, you got games in which you deploy units not from bases or anything like that. Maybe from bases, but you have to call them in from somewhere else, and you just get constantly money over time. Or you got cap flags or what have you. Those wouldn't be a thing to a long time from when this game released. Even Dune 2000, not just Dune 2. Anyway, let's go see what happens when I should probably play the campaign first, but yeah, I'll play the campaign in its own series. This is very deserty. Sure, I'll go off this map. Okay, that's a worm. Faction. Now the thing about Dune is what you might not expect if you don't know the history of Command and Conquer is Dune didn't have factions. I don't know what these are, or well, at the very least, if Dune had factions, it didn't have like unique units, unique playstyles. Um, it just basically had two factions that were absolutely identical to each other, just different colors. So yeah, that changed in Command and Conquer, which made Command and Conquer special. Which Dune is not the Dune is the father of FPSs. Sure, you can say that. Dune is also the pioneer of FPSs. But Dune is definitely the grandfather of FPSs. It's the game that FPSs. I mean RTSs. It's the game that started the RTS formula, and then Command and Conquer refined it and made it into its modern form. The father of FPS. Well, this is the grandfather. In a similar vein to FPSs with Doom. Doom was not the first FPS. It was the game that refined FPSs to what they are today. Where you got Wolfenstein 3D, which still wasn't the first FPS, but it was the first real. It was the first real FPS where you got out of your vehicle and actually shot people by yourself with your own hands, without pressing buttons in your on your little controls for your flying machine or tanking machine or trading or ground machine or whatever have you. So yeah. Alright, House Atreides. The noble Atreides are from the world of Keldon. Relying on their entrepreneurs to ensure superiority, they are allied themselves with the Furin, the fearsome native warriors of Dune. They can move undetected in battle. I like these guys. 1, Waterworld. 2, air units. 3, they like their locals. And then 4, I mean, noble or blah, but the rest are fine. And then House Hokomen. The evil Hokomen will stop at nothing to gain control of the spice. They rely on brute force and atomic weapons to achieve their goals. Oh, great. Wealth and destruction of House Atreides. Okay. And you got Ordos. House Ordos. The indigenous orders of the icy planet Sigma, Dracus 4, are known for their wealth, greed, and treachery. Relying heavily on mercenaries, they often resort to sabotage and fervent Ixian technologies. Okay, I'm going Artides. These guys can go Hulkman because that makes sense. I have no idea what their colors should be, but I know what my color is. And I don't know. Let's make them. I have no idea what color it should be. I mean by this, they kind of should be like gold or red. So let's make you. Let's make you red. We made everyone else red. Let's make you red. Let's spawn in B. We can spawn in A. Options. Alright, same. Which, by the way, I should mention, in the original, in all the Command & Conquers, up to the 3s, as in Command & Conquer, as in the first and second gen era, you can pick any song you wanted from the entire soundtrack and play it anytime in battle, and we'll basically have this menu. I have no idea Dune 2 had this. I have no idea. That it works. Alright, let's go. Deploy. Oh wow, it loads you back up at the last, game you played. That's nice. Oh, I should mention that the game crashed. I'm not quite sure why, but the game crashed. Let's try that again. TTs, work on. Save my map settings. That's nice. Just didn't save their color. That's fine. Which one should I pick? Again, it's like something like, I don't know. I guess they're just general difficulty levels. Okay, you go. Actually, you know what? Just be that gold. Just be a gold. That probably makes sense. Alright, let's try this again. Mobile construction vehicle. I have no idea if that's original or not. Concrete. Yeah, you can pave. That's nice. You won't be able to pave again until Tiberian Sun. But even that you can. Even then, that was just for Tiberian Sun. Rain trap provides power. And of course, let's quickly check and see what looks like a normal.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yeah, that also to work. I gotta like my double. I hit reset, my bad. Oh, you turn on and off edge scroll. Yeah, it's interesting too. Red mouse button scrolling, red mouse button scrolling. Oh wow. Scroll zoom modifier. I wonder what that does. They're zooming out. Oh, okay, it doesn't like my computer. Dune 2 does. Like it ever did. Alright, let's try this again. I want you guys to be some... No, I want GDI to be gold. I'm sorry. The only faction I can have that's either not me, is GDI that can have gold. No one else can. GDI has reserved that honor, so no one else should. All right, so let's again. Could be because I'm recording. Okay, it's only 2 levels though.
Commander. Yes, Commander.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options.
Slice refinery. I guess I need that.
Building.
And then barracks.
Construction complete.
I have no idea where my spice is, so just put it somewhere.
New construction options.
Ah, a column of carryalls. Heavy factory, light factory. Okay, let's go. Let's do next with the progression. Let's go. Barracks. Upgrades, infantry, light vehicles, heavy vehicles, aircraft,
Construction
starport. What? Wow, that works.
New construction options.
Infantries.
Training.
Send light infantry so we have something at our base defense.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay, let's get a light factory.
Unit ready. Unit
Outpost?
ready.
Upper right
Unit
radar.
ready.
Oh, these guys go fast.
Unit ready.
Orders, sir.
Unit ready.
Training's out.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
For the new.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yes, light factory.
No new construction options.
No power.
Building. On hold.
I just wanted to get just one, but that's fine.
Yes, sir. Training's out.
Too bad you can't save either. Or at least I don't see a save option.
Yes, sir.
Because all these guys that save. Oh. Alright, so, I think I know why it might be crashing Dune 2 or Dune 2000. Is I might need a disc to play it. Even though I did download the, even though you should be able to just download it and it should work. Based on what I know about stuff, but you know, I need the game. So yeah, I guess I'll try it out later, see if it can get working. If I can get it working, well, yeah, Command and Conquer Tiberian Dawn, Command and Conquer Alert works. So yeah. All right, so what do I think of OpenRA? Oh, and they did a fantastic job. It's incredible. Like, I mean, as much as I love EA, This is something that EA should have done for the first decade. At the at the very least, for Dalton Edition. That's what they should have done. I mean, they shouldn't have made it. I mean, the thing about OpenRA is it's too modern. Like, it really needs like a classic mode where you can like click on one of these and go classic, where you get the entire classic experience. But that just may not be possible. I mean, they could also, when they do add separate mods, they could make it someone can mod it so it's just a classic experience. But I mean, it worked for Halo Domestic Collection, didn't it? So it should have worked for this. I mean, they did a fantastic job melding all three of these games into one game, into one engine. Because remember, they're not using the original engines; they're using the open source engine, which is not that. Well, they're using OpenRA's engine, which I must admit, I mean, which is not nearly as, which I must admit is not nearly as fantastic as the Halo Master Collection, in which 343 had to merge all the engines together into one game, into one UI. It made it so you can go into matchmaking and find all three. Basically, go into matchmaking, go into a Halo 3 match, then go into a Halo 2 match, then go to Halo 4, then go to Halo 1, all in a row. But then again, they are a AAA developer, and also they are the owners of the Halo license. So yeah. But regardless, OpenRA is fantastic that they made their entire engine, and then they made all three games. Not only did they rebuild all three games, more or less. I mean, yeah, more or less they rebuilt them all, because let me go check and see if the carriers. I mean, because I know for a fact the cruisers should be battleships. I know that. But, yeah. I know for the fact the longbow should be I mean, okay, maybe we don't know the longbow shouldn't be longbow. But yeah. I'm pretty sure Humvee isn't Humvee. But let me look on the wiki real quick while I discuss. But yeah, basically they did an outstanding job. If you are looking to play the original RTSes, yeah, this is pretty much it. Like, I mean, your next best bet would be the well, you could download you can download them individually, and play them in their own, in their original entirety. Or you can simply play this, where this actually works with ease on which it should work on all modern systems. It works on my Windows 7. It should work on your Windows 8, your Windows 10s easily. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess what I wish for is, I wish the ability to play the videos in full screen. I wish for the colors to be original, or to be able to select from the original colors in the games individually, if you prefer, or even better, just using their color picker, just select from the original colors that you choose, or that you want. Very similar to Halo Master Collection. But yeah, I am looking for the Elite Arsenal. Okay, it's longbow, but there is no hind. Oh, the battleship was a cruiser. Okay. Battleship was a cruiser, but there was no aircraft carrier. I swear there were, but I guess not. But that's fine. Good thing I checked. Boy, having helicopters would be nice. Well, I mean, like I did say, I barely knew Rare Alert, and I didn't know Tiberian Dawn. So yeah. But anyway, so like I said, like I said, this is great to bring the original RTSs to a new generation, or a new generation. And if you're looking to play, if you're looking to get into RTSs, this is actually a good start. I mean, as long as you don't mind pixel graphics, of course, because they're really good pixel graphics, pixel art. But yeah. But yeah. I mean, do I have any other requests or things that might need to be changed? Honestly, not really. I mean, again, I wish there was a classic mode where you could play the game in their, in basically the original way, if that's even possible for OpenRA without too much messing with how they are, with too much messing with the games that with the stuff they already have, or they can be modded in. But yeah, regardless, that'd be cool. But again, what's really needed is the ability to play the intro videos in full screen, or have the intro videos play whenever you start the game. That is what really is needed. The color picker is it would be nice, but still, yeah. But yeah. And also, what I wonder what they would do, with Tiberian Sun's RAM map generator. And what I also wonder is if they can get that working, and get that working in its full glory or better. I wonder if they can do that treatment for Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn, Red Alert 1, and Dune 2000. I just had the best skin on my face. As if they can. It'd be amazing. But anyway. But if looking into RTSes just at all, I would definitely suggest this, because I know Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert are some of the hard RTSes to play, but they're not too insanely hard. I mean, they're not Company Heroes 2. They're not the Company Heroes 2 series. They're not real-time tactical games, for crying out loud. They are strategy games, so and they're original strategy games. So yeah, they're not insane like, let's say, active aggression or anything like that. But anyway, so yeah, I'll have a description to OpenRA, and yeah. And the game is super easy to download too. You just basically download it off the site. Go to download, and then let me look at the steps. Go to download, and then pick your system. Pick if you want to playtest or the release. I'm playing the release right now, actually. I'll probably want to switch over to playtest, see if it works better. But and then download it, and then install it. Download your games, or check for your CD, or check for your download version, and go. I should also mention that if you want all the content, you are going to need to own these games. Like, if you want the campaign briefing, not briefings, convert operation briefings, you're going to need the Command Conquer, all the Command Conquer discs, which are the GDI disc and Alert disc, because those actually came with separate discs. Same way for Alert itself. But yeah. And if you want to play Dune 2000, if you want to have game music and campaign briefings in Dune 2000, you need to have the CD. So yeah. But I mean, I'm glad that they did it that way. I'm glad that they didn't go and just grab some random grab a version of the game off the internet. I mean, they kind of do it with Dune 2000 anyway, but still, they didn't do it. They got the free versions for they got the freeware versions of Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert. Because if EA doesn't already know about this game, and if they saw that they were using pirated versions, or not, yes, you can call them pirated emulator, whatever you want. If they're not from the disc, or if they are not a freeware download from the publisher or developer, or if they didn't make it into open source, then you got a problem with the current license holder, if the licensor didn't say, didn't say everyone can do whatever they want with our license now. You can do whatever you want, which those are incredibly rare, but still, then they'll have an issue. But remember, Renegade X, it's backed by EA, and these guys did an incredible job, just like Renegade X did, and they're using the freeware versions. and they basically just remade them pretty much. So yeah, I don't see any issues that we have with EA. I know EA likes to kill things, but yeah, uh, but they're definitely not nearly as bad as Nintendo and Microsoft. So yeah. Alright, by the way, regardless, I think that anyone that's interested in RTSs, either just getting started, want to play the originals, or a veteran of the originals and want to go back to play their old games, or want to try the or a veteran of like newer games, like even like real-time tactical games, and want to try and want to play something new, that's free, and that people like, it's for you. Like, who is this for? I know what group. I know what group this isn't really for. It's for people that want the absolute pristine classic experience of these three games. Which, Dune 2000, that's hard to get. I tried. I'm going to keep trying. But I don't really need to now with this. If I can get it working. But with Command & Conquer, Tiberian Dawn, and Rare Alert, you just need to go to Origin and then get Dolphin Edition, which is $19.99 standard price usually, but I actually got it for $9.99. Which it was fun. There was a Steam sale going on because I needed to get another Tiberian Wars because I lose codes. So I got like 5 million Lego Rock Raiders, 5 million Generals, 5 million. Well, I got 3 Tiberian Wars because I lose the codes, which is why which is why I like games without codes or passwords, because I lose them and I lose taking forever. I never like keys. But anyway, so I saw it on Steam. I'm like, oh, Tiberian Wars is $9.99 on Steam. But let's go check Origin. Check the Origin. The same time the Ultimate Edition, which is every single Command & Conquer game released. Well, almost all. I mean, it's not the random MMO basically did, which was I forgot what it's called because I never really got into it, or I never really got a chance to get into it, or know much about it. But basically, they had like this. I mean, Westwood did a lot of random things, which is what got eaten up by EA. Because as much as I would hate to say it, and as much as people don't like to think about it, but Westwood actually got demolished for a very good reason. They made They made an MMO that lasted 2 years. They broke a world record, and 2, they were making a Command & Conquer MMO that was nowhere in relation to Command & Conquer, and that was just costing too much money. Also, they tried making basically a top-down twin-stick shooter. Well, kind of like a MOBA, really, but it's just like an arena-based shooter. Basically, think of a MOBA, like League of Legends or whatnot, and think you're just fighting people. You're not trying to go down lanes or anything like that. You're just fighting people on a big open map. That's what that was, and that's not an Ultimate Edition. But yeah, the Ultimate Collection has everything. But yeah, but even though those games are modernized slightly, they're modernized to maybe work on modern day systems. But not all of them work on every single modern day system, Windows 7, 8, 10, or work well. Like I've been having issues with the first and second gen games on my computer. Even though I had no issues with my laptop, which they're both Windows 7, but they're just the Ultimate Collection is just picky. And also I'm having problem with Generals all by itself, but yeah, I just need to do that for mods. And also, Ultimate Collection, you can't mod it. This you can mod. That's worth noting. Same with the first thing. You can't mod that, you can mod this. So if you, at least eventually you can mod this. So I would recommend getting the Ultimate Collection even if you're going to play this. Basically play this to see if you really like it, and if you're just fine with skirmish, if you don't want the campaign videos or anything like that, you're fine. But if you want everything, you would need to have the Ultimate Collection in the first decade. First decade should be hard to pick up if you want it. That comes with every game in the first decade of Command & Conquer, which is every game till Command & Conquer. Wait, let me think. Is it before the 3s or is it before 4? No, it's before 3s. I'm pretty sure it's before 3s. It's either before the 3s or it's before 4. Regardless. It's up to a certain point. Ultimate Collection, get everything about Ultimate Collection. It's only digital download, only from Origin. So yeah. Alright, by the way, that's it for these videos. Thanks for watching. Too bad I couldn't play more Dune 2, but I'll try to get it working again. I probably just need to slide the disc in and it would work, but we'll see. It could just be a bug with the game. It could just be not agreeing with Dick's story, but the other games did, so I gotta figure it out. Alright, by the way, so, yeah, that'd be it for this session. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate watching, these, oh, actually, it's the gameplay videos, aren't it? Thanks for watching these gameplay videos. I do appreciate it. And, yeah, if you want me to do more of OpenRA, which I'll probably do anyway, definitely when they add, Tiberian Sun or any fancy mods, or if I just want to do a skirmish of all 3 games, I'll do it, or actually get Dune 2000 working to go play that. And then, oh, I definitely want to do the campaign of Dune 2000, especially if it's only like, what, 5 missions long. It's not too bad. And then do the campaign missions of the first 2 Command Conquerors. But I probably won't be able to beat them because I get stuck in RTSes. I used to get stuck in RTSes a lot before modern day. Before modern day me. Before I started doing YouTube. Like, once I started doing YouTube, like snap, I was able to finish games. Before that, I barely could finish games on easy, except if it was a first-person shooter. Then I almost always finished it unless it's Renegade. So yeah. But yeah, but I definitely want to do skirmish matches in all 3 games, regardless if I do the campaigns or not. But it depends on what you think. If you want me to do the campaigns of the 3 games, or even just one of them, let me know. Alright, but also, if you're interested, I do have a Twitter channel of these, as well as news of the games I'm doing have done, or news of the other thing I was doing, like Command Conquer news, probably OpenRA news if I don't just make videos of it. RTS news, RTS game news in general, and stuff like that. And also, if you're interested in me playing your game mod, or interested in doing, or interested in doing Call of me, or just in showing me an awesome thing like OpenRA, just tell me. I do a business email for that. Or I do a business email for that. And also if you have a comment, I'm sorry. And also, if you have a question about this video suggestion for these, or a question about these video suggestion for the series, or never, please put comments, or suggestion for a series, or never, please put comments below so we can see it. Alright, well, this was fun! Oh, man, when I first saw OpenRA, I was like, what is this? And then when I first saw what it was, I'm like, oh my word. I will actually get to play Dune 2000. And it will actually work. And then I'm like, wait, maybe I can actually play the first Gen Command Conquerors and record them. Maybe that would work. And then I'm like, and then when I opened it up and realized, oh wait, it's actually a big unified game like Halo Master Collection. I'm like, oh my word, oh, it's so amazing. Again, I can't compliment OpenRA enough, or the developers for OpenRA enough. They did an outstanding job. One of the better fan-made modernizations of a game, or games in general, in a long while. I mean, like the only, like for example, the only thing like this that I know of that's anywhere near this quality would be Halo Master Collection, and that's made by a AAA developer. That's made by a AAA developer for a AAA series. That's an old series, and that's an old series that was in constant development for all its life, and from a popular and what was the word using for the developer? Well, and for a AAA publisher, for their flagship series, I might add. For a new console, they didn't need to do it for anything other than just modernization of really old games. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is just it's amazing. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm saying that it's not one for one like the. I mean, I'm saying when you don't click this button, it goes. I'm saying when you don't click this button, it doesn't take you straight into the old game. It's the modernized version of it. But all in all, I mean, like the reason why I didn't play Tiberian on Red Alert, like I've been saying, is over the course of the session is. I just can get adjusted to how old it is. Even a big command character fan like me, I couldn't get adjusted to how old it was. However, with this, I play it like I play it like I could play it like I play it like the game came out on Steam, like I don't know, like 2 days ago or something like that. Yeah, I mean this OpenRA is a new thing. It's from 2016, but I mean, yeah, they did an outstanding job. They did an unbelievable job, and I'm glad that I was able to find it. I mean, I'm just glad that I was able to find it because it's just amazing, and I'm glad that I was able to share with you because it's just amazing. I'm speechless. You know, it's funny. Other than the Doom 2000 crashing, which I think that's just me not having the disc in. The game works perfectly. I mean, it has 0 bugs. I don't know if it had 0 bugs to begin with. I don't know if 0 bugs at launch, when it launched in 2016 or whenever. But the Master Collection had a ton of bugs when it was first released, and still has a ton of bugs. But this don't, or this has 1. Or I mean, this is slightly buggy because it is under development. Under development. I don't know if under development is the right word. I guess it is under development? Question mark. It might be, may not. I'm not quite sure. Well, regardless, the Master Collection still has bugs. This does not, or this has much fewer. So yeah. All right. By the way, that be it for the session. I got on long enough just talking about my feelings. But yeah. So like I said, I'll be playing more of this in one way or another. Either I just want to really play Skirmish and Dune 2000 or the other games, or Mod comes out and I want to try a Mod, or Tiberian Sun comes out and I want to try that. Or if this video does well enough, and if you want to do more of it, I'll definitely do more of it. It'll definitely be a good random up Monday thing, don't you think? Alright, well, that'd be it for this session, and I guess I said everything I want to say, and I guess see you in a skin.